after I moved to the UK, I started thinking of Romania as like a second world country. Because we don't really have a hunger problem, nor do we have an obesity epidemic. I feel like we are right where we should be. History is going to remember us as the correct ones. I think that's the only joke I wrote about Romania. I have another one that doesn't really work. I'll do it now just because I feel like. But just don't have big expectations. But I feel like people, this is what I think. I think people know, the only reference they really know about Romania is like Transylvania. You know, the Dracula thing? I think people what don't really know is that Transylvania is like the nice part of Romania. I don't know how that the fuck is true. I don't know what happened like 500 years ago, but definitely like 100 years ago there were people from my side of the country fleeing to Dracula's side of the country in hopes of a better life. So Austria, now Austria's pretty good as well. It feels like it's in Eastern Europe, but somehow it's a Western country. It feels like it somehow, feels like it kidnapped itself. But I don't know, I like Eastern Europe in general. I do think that generally Eastern Europe doesn't get credit for being like a cultural diverse place in the world. And it is. If you count it, honestly, there's something like, I'm going to say there's something like 20 countries in Eastern Europe. There's like 9 countries from Yugoslavia, so that's why. But yeah, there are like 20 countries, there's something like 25 languages. You get like 3 different alphabets. But somehow when we speak English, we all sound like Russians. Since I moved to London, I've been out with like one English girl, and she told me that I sound like a wife beater. I honestly had to say on my first date that I don't hit women. That was one of my lines. I added, I said I don't even hit men. I wanted to make everybody feel comfortable. Because I've never hit like a woman or a dude like ever in my life. And I have been in over 20 fights. I am kind of hoping to get a punch in there eventually.